We have some breaking news this afternoon here on Sports. Deadline set by Major League Baseball has passed, and there will be no deal for a new CBA. That will likely mean opening day on March 31st will be canceled by Major League Baseball.
I am going to cancel some regular season games. The calendar dictates that we're not going to be able to play the first two series of the regular season, and those games are officially canceled.
Everybody, here we are, March 1st, extended deadline day, and there is no new deal done. How great. Rob Manfred canceling the first two series of the 2022 Major League Baseball season. It's a great start to this year, great start. To start off the video, I'm just going to get some things out of the way. There are things on the MLB side that I agree with. There are things on the Players Association side that I agree with. There are also things on both sides that I do not agree with what they're going for. I'm going to talk about that in this video, also talk about some things I think about this whole situation. But first off, we're going to start off with talking about Rob Manfred. He started laughing during the press conference. That's just unbelievable when you're canceling games. This is the same commissioner that called the World Series trophy a piece of metal. I mean, as a fan, I'm so mad. As a player, I'm also so mad that you're laughing about this. Like, this is making him look so bad, and it's unbelievable that he's still doing this. Marcus Stroman thinks he's got to go, and I think other fans are starting to do the same. Let's talk about what MLB made in their deal today. They upgraded the minimum salary to $700K. The tax would be $220 million from 2022 to 2024, and then goes up from there. The $30 million pre-arbitration bonus, a 12-team postseason, and then a 5-pick lottery for the draft. Now, there are things I like about this. There are things I think we could change. One of them being the pre-arbitration bonus and the tax. Well, here's the MLB and MLBPA, what they're differing on right there. Very far on the pre-arbitration bonus pool. I think MLBPA can go a bit lower. I think 50 to 60 is a good range for this. I think that's where they'll eventually come. And then for the tax, I think it should be around $230 for this year, and then going up maybe $2 million each year. I think that's fair for both sides. I mean, it makes sense because when you look at this next chart that I'm about to show, look how many teams have gone over the tax. It's not many. It's about a sixth of the league. And that was in 2017, and that's gone down. Not many teams do it, and when they do, it's very rare, and they'll pay the tax. I just feel like it doesn't have to be that high as MLBPA wants it to be. But MLBPA then did make a comeback statement.
Game today is a sad day. We came to Florida to navigate or to negotiate for a fair collective bargaining agreement. Despite meeting daily while here in Florida, there is still work that needs to be done. We are seeking improvements to our CBA because significant improvements are needed. We've made no mistake about that fact over the course of the last 3 or 4 years based on what we've seen on the field and off the field. It's against that backdrop of growing revenues and record profits for owners in the league that players seek and deserve nothing more than fundamental fairness. Players want to play. We all know that. But the reason we're not playing is simple. A lockout is the ultimate economic weapon. Let me repeat that. A lockout is the ultimate economic weapon. In a $10 billion industry, the owners have made a conscious decision to use this weapon against the greatest asset they have, the players.
Yeah, for my final resting case, I think they can both. The real big thing is that tax and the pre-arbitration bonus pool. Those are the two big things. I think that once we get those done, this deal is going to go together really quickly. And I think we could do that in this next week or two. Let's get this baseball going back. I just think that $40, $50, $60 million range for that pre-arbitration bonus pool, it's a good start. You can go up $5 million each year after that, decide what you want to do. We'll see what the players want, but definitely not 80s, not yet. This would be the first year. Let's start off something 40, 50, 60s, somewhere in there. I think that's fair for both sides and for the players, just to see how it works. Do we like it or not? Because the players we want to pay the players more. That's fine, but let's start off a little bit low, see how we like it and what it does for the game. And then finally, on the tax, it's the salary. It's the non-salary cap. It's the very loose salary cap. You just get taxed. I think, because as you saw in the chart, not many teams go over it. The highest was 5 in 2017 went over it. That's not that many teams. So for the tax, I feel like it doesn't need to be 260 as the Players Association wants in the future. They just don't want to be taxed. That's too much. I think for them it should be in 220s, because last year it was 220. Let's do maybe 222, 223, then bump 225, then 230 maybe in 3 years, 235 maybe in 7 years. But it's got to be done something like that, because if they keep how they're doing, we're not going to have a season, and we're going to miss out on Mike Trout's prime, like one of his last prime years. Mookie Betts, Fernando Tatis Jr., Wander Franco, Juan Soto. We're going to miss out on some key prime seasons of these players, and it's going to be sad, all because we couldn't come on an agreement. Comment down below what you think about this whole situation, what you think about what I said. How do you think they'll come to get a deal together? Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.